Do a flip.
Cool.
Hey, you didn't do a flip.
I did. It happened so quickly that you didn't even see it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blog Talks. It's kind of like a Minecraft podcast. Conversation evolves alongside the series and the world. Is what I meant to say. So, like, you watch me build my house while we talk about all kinds of cool, deep, whimsical topics. Isn't that right, Sean?
Yeah, exactly. So
Wait,
we were talking about value and money
that's what.
most recently. So let's just jump back into that. Look, key.
Yeah, we were talking about how diamonds feel valuable even though they're fake.
Right? Like you see them in Minecraft and it lights up your dopamine.
hmm Yeah, it's it's almost like I don't know, like what is value? Where does it come from? Do you think when it comes to like physical things, there is like an inherent value, or do you think
It's all potential energy. Value is just potential energy.
what do you mean?
So like if I have a chunk of mammoth, like in the context of our ancestors, I have a big chunk of mammoth. It's more than I can eat, and I'm gonna have to store it, or I could give it to my buddy, and my buddy could go milk the cows for me, or sharpen my spear for me.
See, that's an interesting perspective because when you brought up like before you started talking, when I was asking that question, I was thinking like I don't really think it has an inherent value. I think it's just based on the value humans put on things. But then you brought up food, and then I was like, okay, well, I think food and water has an inherent value. So it's almost like the
Yeah,
necessities have an inherent value, like property, like clothes, like actual things you need. And then like I guess what gives the rest of it value is like you said, like is like economy is being able to like exchange for something else that you need. Or I don't know. It's weird when you get into things that like really shouldn't be any like as valuable as they are. Like I was having this conversation with my brother. Like no matter how rich I was, I would never like smoke a $10,000 cigar or something because like
but
well think about it just because
that's.
like wait, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that that's status. Status is valuable in and of itself. I have more money than you because I'm able to smoke this $10,000
Well,
cigar.
I'm saying
But
I
you're not
wouldn't.
really a man that cares about status. So
Yeah, I'm saying like I wouldn't do it
yeah,
because it almost feels like that cigar isn't worth that amount of money to me. Like in terms of like what $10,000 can do in other people's lives, I almost think it's overpriced. Like the value proposition isn't accurate, and so if I smoke that cigar, I almost make that proposition real. Like suddenly it is worth that because that's what I paid for it, and then it got used up, and that's that. You know what I mean? So then it's almost like there's this
yeah.
potential energy. Like someone went out and they were working a job, and they tired a way to make this money, and they make $10,000, and and all that effort, everything they could do with that same amount of money disappears when I smoke a $10,000 cigar.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or I mean, I don't know. I guess at least
It's
that's
true.
how it would work if our money was real, but they kind of just print our money nowadays. So it's like it's not really like any money is being taken out of circulation. So that's when it gets a little bit tricky.
Yeah, if anything, you're helping the economy by essentially burning money in the form of a cigar, you know?
I made an anvil in the last episode. I don't know if I told you that.
Oh, nice.
Is it worth
But
it
you know
to
what? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about the fact that if you like burned a $1 bill, there's $1 less in circulation and you just kind of help the economy?
how did I help the
Have you ever
economy?
thought about that?
Because of inflation,
By
you mean?
taking dollars out of circulation. Yeah, by making them more valuable because they're more scarce because you just burned one.
I don't know if that like
You
helps
just like
the
incinerated it.
economy though necessarily. I think like
Like numerically. Obviously not by any noticeable impact at all, but technically speaking, you did.
well, I don't think like taking like removing money like um actually like makes our economy any better though. Removing money
Well,
from
no,
circulation.
it makes our money more valuable
It makes the rest of
because
the
there's less
money
of it.
more valuable, but there's still just as much value circulating around. You know what I mean? It's like it only really matters if
Hmm.
it with inflation if it's like going up radically, but just like taking it down, it's like it's almost like that value still exists. It already got created and introduced into the economy, so just removing it, I feel like I don't know, it's weird.
That's a good point.
Because then it's like
Interesting.
it's not like they're gonna immediately like lower prices. You know what I mean? So it's like then there's just gonna
Yeah,
be
like
less
nothing will
money
change.
there's just gonna be less money circulating suddenly. I mean, obviously, like with a small amount of money, it's not really gonna be a factor anyway. But like if we were talking like
I guess
on
that's
a larger scale, if you thought like that would improve our economy, I would argue that
yeah, that's the
probably
question.
wouldn't.
That's the question is it wouldn't, but does it like numerically somehow make it more valuable? What are you doing, Isaac? Isaac should join us if we end up doing two tonight.
I don't know if I will do two just because I'm a little bit tired,
You tired?
but also I guess we'll
Valid.
just see. Never say never, I guess.
All right. All right, Isaac. Bye bye. Bye bye. He called me boring, so he doesn't get to chill.
Oh, here's what I need to
Oh, you called
do.
Lincoln boring? Oh, Lincoln, you're boring.
Well,
Ugh.
I think I am kind of boring, low key.
Oh, he's honest about it. Damn. Now I feel bad.
Well, it's like I don't know what do you consider not boring? Some people would definitely say I'm boring. They're like, you
I
just
don't know.
hit the gym and do YouTube and basically like you don't ever go out and do just fun shit for no reason. I'm like, yeah. They're like, you're hella boring, dude. That sounds like a terrible life. And I'm like, eh.
One could say, one could argue.
Ooh, I
I'm gonna
like
add
this.
another portion of the house right here.
I like this roof.
It's gonna be sick.
I mean, this ceiling, I guess what you'd call it. Not a roof. I need more deep slate, Sean. And you borrowed some of mine, right?
No, you used all of yours.
No, no, but your ceiling
You
in
don't
your
let me
house
borrow any.
is all deep slate. Did you mine that yourself, or?
No, the ceiling is not all deep slate. What are you talking about?
No, no, this floor right here. Look, that's all deep slate brick
Oh
right
yeah, this
there.
is all mine. That's all mine.
I thought you borrowed some, didn't you?
No, I told you I needed some, but you used all of it.
All right, well, let's introduce economy for the first time, I guess. We've been talking about economy. You said you're going to go strip mining. I guess what I'm saying is I need more deep slate. Can I pay you some diamonds that I
I'm
already
not.
have to get deep slate for me? Sean?
Well, how many diamonds? How many diamonds? I'm thinking.
I will pay you
Okay, how many diamonds?
I will pay you 1 diamond for every 3 stacks
You don't have
of deep
unlimited
slate.
diamond.
I will pay you one
You don't
diamond
have unlimited diamond yet.
for every 3 stacks of deep slate. What do you
Okay,
think?
but like what I'm saying is when does that term end? How many diamonds do you have?
13.
Okay.
But I don't need that much. I only want to buy like, you know, like 6 stacks. Like I'll pay you 2 diamonds if you give me 6 stacks of deep slate. Sound fair?
Well, so but then once I'm coming back from strip mining, I'll probably have about 13 diamonds. So those diamonds that you already have would be less valuable to me.
No, but it's still
Low
diamonds.
key.
Like, do you think that 2 diamonds is worth 6 stacks of deep slate?
Not after I go strip mining. Because I want it too. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, you have a big inventory. It's not like you're gonna fill up your entire inventory with deep slate and you're gonna need all of it.
Yeah, you're proving my point. All the deep slate I bring home, I'm probably gonna want to use on my house. Here's the deal. I'll do two strip mining trips. One of them I'll give you deep slate and you can pay for my diamonds. One of them I'll keep all of the stuff. Sound good?
Wait, what? Wait, repeat that?
I'll just I'll just strip mine twice. Okay, I'll
Okay.
get you some shit. I got you.
Okay. Where'd all our iron
Body.
go? I swear we. Oh wait, we put it into this
Up your butt.
anvil. Up into the anvil. Damn, anvils are expensive. Low key.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, but it's gonna be a second because I'm adding an addition to my house real quick.
Understandable. See, we're gonna have a little two-man economy going here because we're gonna be like the only ones on this server, but you know there's gonna be stuff like that where we're gonna want to barter with each other. So there's totally gonna become like
Mm-hmm.
a little two-person economy involved in all this.
You're a two-person economy.
But what's interesting is like when the economy is only two people, there's gonna be things where it's like at a certain point, if we both have a ton of diamonds, maybe it won't be diamonds we want. Maybe it's gonna be like we're like trading resources. I'm like, I'll give you some wood for some of this, you know? So yeah,
Yep.
it's really just based on like what has value at any given time to any given segment of the population. Like salt. Salt used to be
Yeah, I mean
valuable.
it's like
You could
now it's
trade
not.
it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it still has some value because it has utility, but it's not like it used to be. Not like its glory days. What were you saying?
I don't know. Kind of distracted by Isaac. He brought a cat over.
Oh,
I mess with cats too much.
I love that little kitty. So,
He's great. He's actually pretty fantastic, I must say.
okay, the only issue with this floor is then I can't place down anything on top of it. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
the
we'll, we'll
shoulder you cry on, the dose
well,
that you die on. I could be a painkiller, killer, killer. I totally just got like spontaneously brought to a concert last night, dude. Can you believe that? Dude, Kirk just walks in my room. Sean, you want to go to a concert? Totally random.
did you enjoy
Totally
it?
random. Cause
I forgot to ask about that.
I, dude, it was the coolest thing ever. It was so cool. I love concerts. They're the best. And I treated myself to an energy drink. I don't drink energy drinks on the daily just because it's bad for you. Makes me feel gross. But on occasions where I like need the energy, well, not need, but it would just be a lot funner with that energy. I treat myself to it. So I only drank 2 White Monsters, dude, and was jamming out to 3 Days Grace and Return to Dust and what's the other? What were they called? I had never heard them before. Breaking Benjamin. I'd never heard Breaking Benjamin before, but Three
Huh.
Days Grace I had been listening to since I was 8.
Wow.
So
And you'd never been to one of their concerts?
no, I've only been to like 2 concerts in my whole life.
You know, I've never been to a concert before.
What? Oh my gosh. Where do you need
Never.
to go? Something.
I saw Hamilton in person. Well, I went to this little Wax Taylor concert with Andrew, but it wasn't really a concert. It was like just some little live performance at a bar, and I feel like that doesn't really count, right?
Live, yeah, that's true. That's true. It doesn't count as like a big concert with like thousands of people, but it's definitely a live music. Live music is tasteful, man. It's amazing.
Dude,
Like
speaking of
sharing the
live
experience
music,
with people.
have you ever gone to an orchestra before?
No, bro.
Dude,
Mm.
orchestras
Oh,
are sick, bro. What?
You've been to one?
Yeah, I have.
That's awesome. I think that counts as a concert.
Yeah,
So get wrecked.
I went to an orchestra in school once, and it was sick. I feel like cool things like that, like art museums and orchestras and plays, like going to see a play. Something about that lights up like this like interest I have for like I don't know this certain facet of our culture, like piano and like old writing and that vacuum in the background is so annoying. I guarantee that's getting picked up by my microphone.
I can't hear anything, but maybe that's because the Discord settings are a certain way, you know?
Yeah,
I don't
when
know.
I upload it onto um CapCut, I can usually hear stuff like that. Well, whatever. It's not like anyone will even leave a
Dang
comment
it. Frick.
or care anyway because low key like we had some fans
Yeah,
with
nobody cares.
the original series, but like we got nothing at all in this one. Like no likes, no comments on the recent videos. Not that I like am complaining or I really care, but like we can really just say whatever and it doesn't even matter. We can really start talking about like our worst takes. Be like, you know what? I think blind people should. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I think I don't know. Let me think of like a take that's like comically bad but not divisive. Let me think. Oh, okay. This isn't comical. This is divisive. But did you know that in certain countries, I forget which ones, but they've like banned like Down syndrome, and Down
I've
syndrome
heard of that.
children are like aborted in the womb.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I think that's fucked up. I think that's really fucked
Yeah,
up.
dude. Yeah, me too, bro.
It's like
Because I think Down syndrome
deciding.
people are low key the light of the world.
Yeah, and it's
They're
like
so happy for no
and it's like
reason.
aborting it is like that's not like just fixing Down syndrome. That's like killing people who have Down syndrome. Like that person can't be any other way. If they were going into the womb and like fixing their Down syndrome so they're the same person but just without it, if that was possible, I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I agree with that." But if it's like literally like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this person has this condition. You don't deserve to be born." I'm like, "Isn't that like a genocide?"
Yeah, that is a genocide on the Down syndrome people. You know, if Down syndrome people were a little bit smarter, I think they'd be pretty pissed off.
Bro. Bro. It's not that they aren't smart.
Uh,
But
you know, I bet there are a lot of Down syndrome people that are pissed off about that.
I'm sure there are. I bet it's like some big movement. There's movements for a lot of stuff that we just aren't like super aware of in our daily lives, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Lots
don't
of
even
Facebook group chats and
hmm.
stuff like that.
I wonder if I should even do this section or
You should do my section.
I think that's taller though. I'll just do it anyway, I guess.
My section is taller, you're right.
What? You're so dumb, bro.
Like, dude, low key, there's levels to this shit, okay?
Yeah, you're in a funny mood today. I like it. You're in a whimsical mood.
Yeah, I'm just kind of running around and jumping. What do you want to do with this area of my house right here?
What
To the
area?
side of my house? Like, do you have a vision for this?
At
Here,
some
come
point.
out here.
No, I know what you're talking about. At some point, I want to I want to fill it in on both sides, like with a ton of dirt. Maybe make it like I don't know something cool over there. I haven't really thought that far ahead. I'm gonna level with you.
My house has so much coming out of this mountain that it's looking less like a mountain and more like a tower because I didn't build into like that much of an actual mountain. There's not that much mountain there in the first place. So now it's just
Uh,
looking like a tower. But that's okay because on the back of it, it is a mountain. And then on the side of it, it's got this cool arch over here, if you come here. This cool like arch that connects to the rest of this dirt over here.
yeah, I think we'll just see what happens. Honestly, I don't really have a specific plan. But I was looking at some of the different like Minecraft updates I didn't know about. Did you know there's like a new type of wood or the multiple new types of wood, but there's like mangrove wood. There's this thing called pale oak. Have you heard of pale oak biomes?
Oh, dude, I saw it in a dream speedrun manhunt thing. It's gross looking. It looks like pale. Looks like it looks like the upside down or something or
I
like
know, but the
I
wood
don't
is
know.
sick. Like I could totally get some of that wood, bruh. Like honestly,
Yeah, me
some
too.
people
Maybe we should
don't
go adventuring.
Like some people don't like the new Minecraft updates, but I've liked all of them honestly. Like I actually think they've done a great job with this game.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I don't think they've added anything I didn't like. I liked bees. I liked obviously the cave update. I've liked all of it because none of it's felt too invasive. It seems like they know like where to draw the line. Like adding camels and different types of wood and stuff. That's all chill with me, Loki.
Wait, there's camels?
You didn't know there's camels?
What? Wait, I knew there was llamas.
Oh, yeah. There's camels as well.
What?
Yeah, they spawn in they
Crazy.
spawn in the desert. They're pretty cool, and they spit just like what are those other ones that spit?
The alpacas or the llamas or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, like I don't know. I think all the stuff they've added, I think I like it for the most part. Yeah, they're adding in spears. Did you see that?
I did see that. That's pretty damn cool,
Which is
actually.
interesting because it's like we already have tridents. That's why it feels a little bit weird to me because I feel like we already don't use tridents enough. At least I don't. But I can see how it's like a different function or whatnot. I could see that because it like I don't know exactly how it works, but it like speeds up, or I mean, it gains more damage the faster you're going. So you like use it on a horse or like running at some dude. But it just seems like
And impale 'em.
it
Yep.
seems like there's a lot of random weapons now. Like you get a sword, a trident, a mace, a bow, and your shield. You could get really kitted out.
Mace? Wait, what?
You didn't know about maces?
Dude, what the hell is happening to Minecraft under my nose without
So
my
the
knowledge?
mace, it's like you like use it and you fall, and it does damage based on you like falling. It's weird.
Oh,
That's how people like one
where
shot
do you where
the ender dragon and stuff.
I have seen that. I haven't honestly registered that that's a thing. I just haven't even thought of that at all.
Do you find
Yeah,
it
it's such a weird thing.
in trial chambers, which are those like underground copper structures with those wind dudes that have those wind
Yeah.
charges that you can use to like fly? I don't know.
Hmm.
I haven't really done any of that. I've never even gotten netherite armor. Isn't that just so weird?
I've gotten netherite before. I haven't beat
Yeah.
the ender dragon though.
Okay, wait. It needs to be able to go up either way. So it's like,
Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing with my house. Loki, I think I need to remake my stairs. My stairs make up most of my house. It's kind of weird. But anyways, I need to go mining now. That's what I need to do.
yeah, and you need to
This
go.
room back
You
here.
need to go bring me some deep slate, and I'll pay you.
Yup. Yup.
Cause economy.
You said 3 diamonds per, or 1 diamond per 3 stacks of deep slate.
Yeah. So I'll pay you for 6 stacks. I'll give you 2 diamonds.
Man, that's a hard bargain, dude, because I need the deep slate too.
I feel like that's a good deal, though. I feel like that's very fair.
Like, I'm not gonna come back with that much deep slate. And I'm gonna want to use what I get. I would say maybe 2 diamonds per 3 stacks.
2 diamonds per 3 stacks. No,
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit too much. I would say
Per stack of deep slate that I
No,
spare
okay.
and give to you.
We'll say, how about 2 stacks of deep slate for 1 diamond. So total, I want 4 stacks of deep slate. I'll give you 2 diamonds.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if that's a good deal for me at that point. I might just give my own deep slate because that actually sounds kind of
'cause
expensive, low key.
then you benefit diamonds too by going strip mining. So
Yeah, I just don't like strip mining because video quality is really bad when I'm down in caves, and I feel like people don't like watching me strip mine. You know what I mean? Because we have my perspective.
Dude, you should be okay, but I don't know what you're talking about. A good deal. You should be giving me 1 diamond per stack of deep slate that I give
No
you.
way, dude.
I'm not gonna come back with that much freaking deep slate.
Dude, diamonds are way harder to get than deep slate. Deep slate's basically like cobblestone. Like it's everywhere down there.
Yeah, but you end up mining everything and dropping deep slate
Well, I'm
with the
saying
stuff
you
you're
could come
mining.
up with a full inventory of deep slate, and it takes you like 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay. All
I'm
right, so
just
3. No, I'll only do it. I'll only trade with you if it's 1 diamond for every 2
yeah. Then I'm not.
stacks.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Never mind. I'll just get my own deep slate. And
You
that's
freaking Jew.
no. I just realized that you're not trying to do business in good faith. It's chill. I'm just kidding.
Man, what's good faith? What's
Get
good faith?
being fair to me, or at least I don't know. Maybe we just have different perspectives on how valuable diamonds are, and that's fair. That's how economy works. I just think literally paying like 2 diamonds for 3 stacks of deep slate is a scam. Like I don't think anyone would want to do that. Well,
That's
unless,
true. That's true.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's just like during our current circumstances, like you're 2 diamonds, like you're 2 diamonds to go mining deep slate for you. Like I don't care about 2 diamonds, especially since I'm about to go get more diamonds. Like right now, I want deep slate too, so it's hard to justify, you know. So it's entirely circumstantial.
Yeah, that's how economy works. I mean, maybe some like a bucket of rice right now between me and you. A bucket of rice isn't worth very much, but if we're like stranded on a desert island, you better believe I'd kill you for a bucket of rice. I'd like shake you in your sleep for a bucket of rice. I'm just
Bro, damn.
I'm just kidding.
Bro, bro, a bucket of rice. That's funny. That's hilarious. Alrighty. Ooh. Yeah, I really need to redo my stairs. Not very good. But my house is so big, maybe I should make an elevator. Do you know of any like elevator technology in this game?
Yeah, it can be done. It's kind of interesting how they do it. I've never made one, but you use like magma blocks and you have to get also quicksand.
Hmm.
We probably seem like such noobs to some people. They're like, "Is he really asking how you make an elevator?"
It's because I am a noob, so.
No, I'm a noob too. I mean, I've never even beaten the Ender Dragon before. Like, we're just some freaking noobs. That's what's kind of cool about Minecraft is there's something for everyone in this game. Like, I'm a noob in terms of like game completion things, you know, but I don't think I'm a noob in terms of like building. I think I'm all right in terms of building. So it's interesting. Okay, I need to make. Oh, okay. Here's what I'll do. Oh, no, that's what I gotta do. Nah, that doesn't look spacious enough for me. I'm gonna turn these into stairs. That's what I'll do. Sean, are you still there?
Yeah.
You just got really quiet all of a
Oh,
sudden. I was like, oh.
yeah. I'll be telling you if I leave. If I go to like the bathroom or something, I'll tell you.
Oh, no, yeah. I was just worried you might have like cut out or something, you know. Gotcha. Okay, so I can share that. What's like the best house you think you've ever built?
Low key, the one that was in my hardcore world that I lost.
Oof. I've never really gone into hardcore. I think I'd be too distraught if what are you doing here? Are you building a mine shaft for us?
Yeah, it's a cool little entrance to a mine shaft. You
Dude.
guessed it.
Maybe make it just a little bit bigger. A 2x2 door is a little bit
I'm not done. I'm not done.
okay. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. I'm just
Yeah,
happy to
I was right in the middle of the process of making it bigger.
I'm just happy to finally not have to sleep outside. Like actually, I think we might remember these days fondly where we're like sleeping outside next to each other and next to these villagers. But I've died and had traumatic experiences on this episode and the last one having beds out in the open and chests. Remember that time where the
Yeah,
creeper just
I
blew up our
do.
chest twice back to back? Like we put it all
I
away.
do. We didn't learn our lesson. We didn't learn our lesson for anything.
Alright, yeah, let's sleep.
We're pretty bad at that.
I
Everyone
like I
said.
like the scale of your build though. You definitely have made a big house. Mine is like it looks big, but it's actually small. Like if you come inside, you'll be like, "Oh, there's nothing going on here."
Yeah,
Because like I don't know what to do with
yeah.
this
That's
main
how.
main floor because there's like open doorways. It's like, um, it just feels a little bit like a walkway, which is
Yeah,
chill.
it feels like a museum.
I'll make it downstairs. The upstairs,
Yeah.
this part's gonna be my bedroom. The downstairs can be like something else. Maybe I don't know what I'll do with the middle floor here, but there's kind of nothing to do in this part. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions though, for sure.
I can't wait to have like a giant fan base of people telling us what to do and what to build. Guys, pay attention. You guys could dictate what we do with this world if you pay attention and subscribe and show up for these episodes and comment and let us know. So, you know what I mean? Pull up, pull through. Jesus.
Someday they will be. I'm the kind of person I genuinely
I think at least one person. I think one person is at least going to hear what I just said.
true. I think we're gonna
Hopefully,
have.
hopefully someone, hopefully someone watches that long.
I think we're gonna get our first fan soon. I mean, like we had a couple fans that were coming back for every episode, but like for the new series, our first person that's like, oh, like I love this, I'm tuning in for every episode type of person,
Yep.
and that's really like what you need with YouTube. That's why I haven't been stressed about it because it's like it's just a momentum thing. Like we really just need to get to a point where, um, yeah, we just need to get to a point where we have a little bit of momentum. Like we have people coming back, watching, commenting. They really like it, the content. Because then the algorithm is like, oh, like this is who likes this content. Like someone, there is a fan base for this, you know? And that's it's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah. Right now, YouTube just thinks we're like some maniacs that don't know what we're doing.
Yep.
YouTube's like, what the heck? What the heck is this? What the skibbity? What the freak? That's YouTube right now, speaking in real time. What the skibbity?
You're so funny, Sean. And I'm actually surprised you can put slabs on top of it. Oh wait, yeah, you can literally just put blocks on top of the trapdoors. Never mind, then it literally doesn't even. I was worried I wouldn't be able to do enough with this space here, but I guess I can just put whatever I want on top of the slab trapdoors, so it doesn't even matter.
Big W. Big W. Big W.
Oh no, here's what I do. I make this stairs as well. Okay. And then make that.
I can hear someone calling you.
Calling me? No one's calling me. Is someone calling you?
No. Dude, what am I hearing? Or maybe it's the movie they're watching upstairs. I swear, sometimes I think that Apple does like tests on my brain and makes me think that I'm like feeling my phone going off and it isn't. Am I insane?
I think that's like early schizophrenic stuff. You do have a lot of radical political opinions, so it would not surprise me. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you know my sister has schizophrenia? My little
Really?
sister, like light schizophrenia, yeah.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Wow. It's
So,
interesting.
schizophrenia is dark. I hate that shit. I hate the idea of that shit. I hate the concept. Like, fuck that shit.
Feel that.
Pardon my French, but it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom thinks my dad had schizophrenia. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't have to be insane. You know, like probably a lot of people have it. They don't even know. They just don't really say much about it.
Yeah.
How do I keep running out of slabs? How is this possible? I've gone back and made like 3 stacks or something.
I don't know why it's
Well,
turning
anyway,
into
that took a weird turn.
what took a weird turn.
I'm like over here contemplating if I have schizophrenia now.
You probably do.
Probably, low key.
Wouldn't surprise me. I've known you long enough. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, here's what I do. So I go here. Sometimes I think I have something wrong with me, but I might be chilling.
Okay, but you know, okay, but like real talk, you know what I'm talking about. You felt that before. We've shared an experience where we're like, what? None of us are getting a text message? Both of us like reach for our phone at the same time. You remember that?
I
In
think
the
a lot
car?
of people know what you're talking about. I actually think that's a very common thing. Where you're like, oh, what the heck just happened? I don't know what that is.
It's like phantom pains with limbs, you know?
Or it's like, what's it called? Deja vu.
Hmm. Yes, indeed. Indeed.
I'm such a weird builder because it's like the whole time I'm just like throwing stuff at the wall and just trying to find something that looks good. Like I do not know any techniques. I'm just going purely off of instinct.
Yeah, you sound pretty focused right now, low key.
In like a bad way.
Nah.
Like do I sound like I'm being too dry for the conversation to progress? Maybe a little
Well,
bit.
yes,
Maybe a little
but
bit, yeah.
that's not a bad thing. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily a bad thing. Because we ain't always going to be talking. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
I
the
found coal already in our mine shaft.
nice. Is that what you were hoping for?
That's what I dug this for. We go where the oil is.
Hmm. Aside from slabs and stairs and trapdoors, wonder what I could do to make this look better. Bookshelves. That's a good one. Bookshelves. Oh, actually, that might look fire. If I do that. What?
Keep the money flipping. That's all I know.
Ah, they're not gonna let me do that. Okay. Really, what I have to do then is just like that. Oh wait, there's a solution to this issue. Slab it up. Okay, and then go. Ah, but then I run into the same issue. Oh wait, what if I do? Nah.
Damn.
Have you ever made like a sick
Yeah, dude.
bed frame in Minecraft? Do you understand the art of the bed frame?
No. I've made cool ones just by messing around, but
But you don't understand the art.
yeah.
I do. I'm a connoisseur of bed frames. You should have seen the bed frames I made on my main channel on that the world that I started the channel with.
Oh yeah?
It was a cool bed frame. This one's probably not going to end up looking as cool.
I think you can make boats out of bamboo. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you can.
You know that?
They're rafts. They're different than regular.
Oh, that's sick.
Mhm.
I just saw the blueprint for the pale oak tree as well. That's pretty cool.
What can I use in that slot though? It's starting to annoy me a little bit. That's
Yeah,
not
I low-key wish I
bad.
had built this house a little bit more modestly. I wish I had built this house a little bit smaller and more tucked away into the mountain. And more like I wish I had a purpose for each of these rooms. It was just that like we were talking and I was focused on keeping the conversation going and doing something at the same time. So I just ended up digging out a bunch of rooms, like building a bunch of rooms.
It's not
I
a
don't even
bad
know what I
thing.
want to do with them though.
Not a bad thing. Just having like a big house.
Yep.
My house is pretty small. It's not necessarily what I intended, but it is what it is. I feel like I always think my house are going to be really big once they're complete, but they never end up being as big as I expected because it's like the inside isn't as big as the outside looks, you know. Like when you look at my house on the outside, doesn't it look like pretty massive? But then you like go
Eh,
inside and it's like,
kinda. Oh, it's pretty tall and yeah, like when you go inside, it's not tall at all. But then you have an upstairs, so.
I just need to make it downstairs. Then it'll be exactly what I need it to be. It'll be the right height and everything. Or, I mean, the right size, I should say. Oops.
Alright, do you want to sleep?
Yeah. Alright, I'm in bed. It's kind of sad. This is the first night I'm spending not sleeping next to you, Sean. We're separate men now. We've moved off into the world.
Aw. Sad.
It is a little sad, isn't it?
Yeah, we used to be one combined mecha. Now we're separate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's times like this where I just feel like calling it a podcast is stupid.
Well, it's a
It's
block.
like
It's a block
fucking-
talk.
Well, but when are you not talking and playing Minecraft with your buddy, you know?
Well, I don't know. Calling it a let's play, like let's plays are dead. No one's gonna watch that. And people don't
That's
talk
true.
about like, I mean, when we get deep, like, no one's like clicking on a let's play to hear us talk about like, I don't know, like deeper topics for like 3 hours straight. It's kind of just like the issue is like this has never been done before, and I honestly don't know what the fuck to call it or how to do it. That's like the advantage, like I
Yeah.
said, is like no one has done this. But it's also kind of the weakness because it's like I have to figure out like how do we do this in the right way, and I'll admit I don't know, and that's probably why this hasn't been doing that well. It's
What's
you know,
good, Isaac?
No. Your base coming along.
Pretty good. I'm making a mine shaft right now.
Just make a gas room for me.
A guest room in the mine shaft? Yeah, cause you're not here to build your own base to vouch for yourself, so I gotta defend you and give
Isaac
you a
do-
home.
Isaac doesn't really build bases, to be fair.
Oh, Toby. Boy.
It looks just too dark here, honestly.
I will.
This is tough because it's like. Do we have any other types of wood I could use for this, Loki? No, I don't know. Why did I just destroy that? It was fine.
Cause you're an overthinker.
I am. I actually am. It's a big issue. People literally just watch me spend 30 minutes doing that and then getting rid of it instantly. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me's on.
Didn't get views.
What?
I said no, they didn't, silly. We don't get views.
True. I don't know. Yeah, part of me is honestly kind of cynical and thinks that this will probably never take off, just because like people don't have the attention span or the desire for something like this. But also, like there's like videos that are just like background noise for Minecraft to get plenty of views. So what that probably is just people like studying or sleeping or just having something play in the background, and even that can get views. So there's a creeper in your house, by the way. No, wait, those are emeralds. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
So like if those can get views, then like even if we're like not talking sometimes, if people are just watching just to like have something playing in the background, then maybe it could do well. I don't know. I've just been stressing about the main channel so much that I just don't really care. Like I don't want to like have to think too hard or put in some crazy effort to like be keeping a conversation going the whole time, because genuinely some part of me right now feels like it will make no difference. This could be the most immaculate conversation anyone's had, like the most intellectual, brilliant, like orchestrated conversation in the history of mankind, and it genuinely wouldn't like do any better because of that, you know what I mean? So whatever it is
Yeah.
just what it is, and consistency is key. Like I was saying to you earlier, is like we should just be recording a block talk every time we feel like playing Minecraft, honestly, because otherwise it's like if we're just waiting for when we feel like super pepped up to sit and have some deep philosophical conversation for an hour, then it might never come, because you can't force it, and if we're not making enough content, it's never going to grow anyway. So it's like we can't afford perfectionism in this case.
Yeah. We just need to treat it as if, like, imagine yourself right now, Lincoln, with people around you. Imagine we just met a room full of people for the first time, and you're with me, and we're together, and we have the opportunity to show off, like, a combination of, like, our wits, our comedic timing, our intelligence, like, our personalities. Like, this is, like, it's a first impression all the time. So just imagine, I think, every time we sit down, just imagine you're meeting somebody for the first time, like a group of people.
And
Because
the
you
thing
really
is,
are.
and the
You
thing
really
is,
are.
Sean,
They're a part of the conversation.
this will become more of a podcast, even if it isn't right now. Like we're gonna bring on guests, like like a lot of fellow YouTubers in the community with Block Talks and I mean with my main channel and stuff, have expressed some amount of interest
Yeah.
in coming on, or we've talked
Well,
about it.
I believe that we do regardless need to be better. Need to become better at being a podcast. We're not very good at it.
Well, I agree. I think we will improve, but I just don't want to put in a ton of like extra effort to like have some plan ahead of time, some topic we like have to like force, because I hate the feeling of like trying to force a topic when it didn't emerge naturally. Even though like that might be
Well,
better.
you would for like what I'm saying is you would not force something, but you would talk about something out of excitement if you had just met a bunch of new people. You know what I mean? So
Well,
that's
I'm
what I'm
just saying
saying.
having something premeditated, I feel like I don't know, like what if I don't
Well, yeah, that's
actually.
not well, because that's not how that works. You don't meet a bunch of people and then like it's not like you have been thinking about
Well,
what
I
you're gonna
know.
say the next
Well,
time you meet a bunch of new
we're just
people.
making different points right now. I guess what I'm saying is like
Hmm.
I just the idea of having a topic in mind before we go into it, I don't think that's the right approach. And I'm not saying that's what you're saying. I'm just saying that's something that I've been thinking about. It's probably better to have it a little bit more like
Well, I definitely think having a topic in mind before starting wouldn't hurt at all. I think most podcasts do that actually. Like you have to have something you're talking about off the bat. You can't just and ah for 20 minutes.
well, I'm just saying I think if we have to like force it, like have some topic in mind that we're not feeling like actually passionate about, then it's just gonna
You don't have to
it's
feel
just
passionate about it.
well I'm
You
just
can just
saying
talk
it's
about
just
something.
not gonna be enjoyable, and it would feel forced. You know what I mean? And then it's like I don't know. I think it's better if we just become better podcasters and it happens in a more natural way.
Well,
Ideally.
I think that's like a component about being a good podcaster. Like I literally think every podcast does that. And most podcasts either like they'll bring up something that they want to talk about. They have something like predetermined at least, like one thing to like ease the nerves of people. Like especially when we bring on guests, we'll be like, okay, the first thing we're gonna bring up is this and that, and we're gonna talk about this and that for a little while, and then you bring it up and say a couple things, and if you want to continue or if it's working, then you continue. If you don't, and it's not working, then you don't. I think that's like kind of how every podcast does it.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying. I guess what I mean is just like um I don't know. I just don't want this to become like something that I don't enjoy. You know what I mean? Because at a certain point, like I'm already managing another channel. I just don't want this to become like, and I'm not saying it would be if we just had a topic in mind. I'm just saying we have to do it in the right way where it's not just gonna be like taking the soul out of it a little bit. Because in some ways,
Hmm.
I think you are risking that when you're like trying to like force it to be something. Or I don't know. Maybe force isn't the
Yeah,
right
that's
way, but
that's 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 why I was suggesting we at the beginning of each episode be like, all right, ChatGPT, give us a topic, because the way that our the soul would be removed from like premeditating a topic would be ourselves passing judgment on ourselves and our topic. We'd be like, oh, this is a stupid topic. Like, why did I pick this? I want to talk about something else. That's like the only thing I could see. And because it's not original to us, it'd be like when we ask ChatGPT, it'd be like we're reacting to it. It wouldn't be original to us. Whereas if we made it up ourselves, it would be. So it wouldn't be easy to talk about. We'd be like, ChatGPT, tell give us a random fact and then ask us a question relating to that fact. And then, suddenly we both are learning something and can talk about something.
wait, what? Sorry, I must have missed what you were saying. You're saying if we
I
had
just think
chat
it's a good idea.
if we had oh yeah, I think that could be a good idea for sure. And I think it probably would help like anchor the video in some ways in terms of like people will know what they're getting into because I'm packaging it a certain way. Definitely. Dude, speaking of weird noises, I feel like my door is always like randomly like creaking constantly as if someone's like pulling on the handle. Have you ever had that?
That's trippy. That's probably has something to do with like the air pressure in the room
I think
constantly
it.
changing.
No, yeah, I think it is air pressure because this room has like no uh, I don't know. Yeah, and it's like it's not just a tiny bit. It's like very severe. Like someone's like, I swear to God, someone's at my door. Type of. It's weird.
Weird.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing, but it's kind of sketchy.
Do you believe in ghosts? Have you had any paranormal experiences?
I don't know. I don't think. I think I believe in like spirits, but I don't think there's like ghosts that are like influencing everything in like a real substantial way. I don't know if I agree with that perspective necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
Because I remember as a kid, oh yeah, I remember as a kid all the time I'd convince myself I was experiencing something paranormal.
I've definitely had
Like
definitely had that happen.
scare the
Especially it's like
scare the shit out of myself on purpose. It's
I've had
amazing.
like let me think. I've had like you know like skinwalkers, right? Skinwalkers are like a big thing that I've believed in at some points because like we live in Utah obviously and
Hmm.
I have like you know some friends who've claimed to have seen them like JMO and Jack and when I'm like
And me,
yeah and one time when I was out camping I was really scared and thought there was like a skinwalker chasing me.
oh no,
Which I
that's
mean I
scary.
don't know maybe there was. I won't deny what's possible. I hope it wasn't actually. That'd be kind of scary, but you know. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, it's always necessary to realize that your fear gives them power, and so like when you talk about them, like apparently your words are very valuable to their spirit,
So
you know,
you
if they do exist.
you
So
believe
you gotta speak about them with confidence. You
so
gotta.
do
I mean,
you
it's like believing in God, Lincoln. It's like if you don't believe in God, then you go to hell. Where if you do believe in God and He's not real, then then exactly what you expect happens. So it's the same thing. Why would you take the chances if they could be real?
I mean that's actually a pretty good point, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what's the Native American term for him though? Isn't it like Wendigo or something?
Mhm. Can I place a lamp? Oh, I think I can. Oh, that might be the move. What? Ooh, that's
I just lo-
fire, dude.
I just love the indecisiveness on your house. It's so funny.
I'm an indecisive man. What can I say?
Yeah, but it's gonna be perfect, damn near.
Mm-hmm. I think it will be. Oh, it will be, dude. Oh, that's so cherry right there. Here, are you up and about? Are you
No, I'm
down?
in the mine.
You're down digging. Ah,
Matter of fact, I'm about to die.
it's not good. Did you bring enough food?
Food's not the issue.
What's the issue?
What do you think?
Creatures.
Yeah. They're killing me to eat me. They're Wendigos. They want me. They want my skin.
No.
What? Why?
I accidentally just destroyed my lamp. I'm trying to just figure out the right
Oh,
way.
I forgot to bring a bed.
Uh, that doesn't seem very good.
I know. Kind of irresponsible of me. Okay.
Yeah, you might just have to come up, honestly. Low key, high key.
Okay, but Lincoln, I think I was like low key dropping some elite podcasting knowledge right there. Like I think you'd hear that from like Joe Rogan if you were like asking him for advice. Is you got to act like you're in a room full of people you just met with your buddy. Like how would you structure conversation? Like what would you say with your buddy?
I don't
Like
know.
and I when I say imagine, I mean like put yourself there. Like don't like think about it in your head. I mean like realize that genuinely, truly, like you don't have to convince yourself, there is truly a bunch of new people having this conversation with us right now. We just don't see them. So I guarantee you that like Joe Rogan would be like, yeah, just pretend like you just showed up to a party and you and your buddy need to like put on your comedic timing and your entertainment and your knowledge to the test. I mean, it's like because like that's not something you think about at all, but it's something you do. You just meet people and you become charismatic. Like there's no need to be charismatic when you're playing Minecraft, unless you realize that there's a need to be.
I don't know. It's just like you can't force that. I'm already so exhausted from YouTube. I kind of just want to play Minecraft right now. I mean, I know what you're saying, but it's just it feels like hard. It feels easier said than done to like make it what it needs to be, and I don't even know what that would be. Is like, would we want it to purely be like a podcast, or would we want it to be like, part of the time we're like,
What?
part of the time we're like having podcast episodes, and part of the time we're like focusing more on like, oh, we're in the Nether fighting, like doing a fortress for the first time. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's just a lot of open questions, things that we still have to figure out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like we've talked about that stuff before, though, already.
What do you mean? I don't think we have. What do you
Like
mean
we've already
exactly?
discussed. Yeah, like the differences in different episodes and why they're going to be the way they are. We definitely talked about that.
I don't feel like I remember discussing that.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that's been kind of like an open question. Is like, what is? Because that kind of like changes how we're framing this. Because it's like it's
Well,
not a
the answer is yes. I thought that was implied. That's the thing.
well, because it's like it's not a let's play, but it's like not quite a podcast either. We want people to be able to jump in at any point, so it can't be like about the game, obviously, but at the same time, there's gonna be episodes where we're really just like, I don't know, like
Yeah, yeah. What are
playing
you talking about?
Minecraft.
We've talked about this. We've talked about this exactly damn near every day.
No, we haven't talked about
Like
like
every time we.
no, we haven't like come to a conclusion about like what we're gonna do with um like
Because there's no need for a
what the
conclusion. What are you
balance is
talking
gonna be
about?
between podcast episode or like podcasting and like
What are you talking about?
Minecraft.
There's no need for a conclusion there.
What do you mean? No, I mean I'm just
There's
saying
no
it.
need for a
I'm just
conclusion.
saying it
What
matters in
do you
terms of
mean?
how we're gonna be structuring this.
Does it? What would change? What do you mean?
Well, it's like it it matters in terms of like packaging, like how I'm gonna title and thumbnail the videos and everything.
I
Like
thought you've already decided the best way to title and package the
no,
videos.
I don't know.
Or at least so you've said.
Obviously it's not
Huh.
working. So
Okay.
I'm just doing the best I know right now. I'm not saying like I don't think there could be a better option, but from what I thought or have thought the series is gonna be like, I thought the way we're doing it now is the best way to do it. But obviously, like if we decided, like I was opening up for the conversation, that it's gonna be a little bit less a podcast, a little bit more something else, then I need to frame it a different way and come up with a new angle to because it's almost like sales or something. Like I think I've talked to you about this before when it comes to what? Dude, this villager's literally just sleep. He's not even on the bed. He's sleeping in the daylight. He's sleeping on the furnace and on the crafting table. What was that?
Take a screenshot.
No, it's too late. He just stood up. Well, I have the video. But that's crazy, dude. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is
I just wish you'd see. I just wish you'd see like. Like I just don't see like how there's any progress in thinking about that. Like we've thought about that a lot already. You know what I mean? But there is progress to be made in thinking about our attitudes coming into the podcasts, which is what I wanted
well,
to
it's just like
say. You
it's
know?
just like it's not working right now, and in general, we just need to like figure out a way to make it better. And honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm trying to
Yeah. I
say.
mean, what do you want to just like keep trying to change the packaging? Is what you're saying?
I don't know what
Is
I'm
that the only thing
saying.
you want to do? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what I'm saying, bro.
Okay.
I'm kind of tired.
Because you're kind of saying that in like a response to me saying that giving us advice, like podcasting advice. So it's like,
Well, I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I don't know.
obviously there's like a million things we could change, but just thinking about all of that, like, just opens up a million more questions that I feel like are way bigger on my mind right now that I'm already grappling with, like that. And that's why I decided to bring that up because I feel like that's the much bigger issue. Like, as it is now, no one's even watching the videos. You know what I mean? So actually, it doesn't matter at all because no one's clicking on the titles and thumbnails and stuff. So it's like I feel like
Right, but
structurally
if
we need
but
to we need to know what we're doing
you've already
before we
found the
even know how to improve the content. I don't know, maybe there's
well, I mean, if
nothing
it's
wrong with the title and
if
thumbnails and
if
it's just the audience isn't right
if
so far.
if podcasting advice is not relevant, then it's not a podcast, it's a
No,
playthrough.
I'm not saying podcasting advice isn't relevant. I'm just saying like I don't know. I'm just saying it's not quite a podcast. Like there's like some nuanced differences that we're
Well,
just
it's like
I'm not putting down your idea, bro.
yeah.
It's like I feel like you're taking me all wrong. Like I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. I'm just bringing up the fact that like yes, that's a valid like criticism of what we have going on right now, but there's just a lot of things that we still have to
There's
figure
other
out.
stuff.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff we
Yeah.
still have to figure out that is like I don't know. Like the thing is like I'm spending every second of every day thinking about these problems, like how to fix this, how to make this better, and I genuinely don't know when it comes to all that. And thinking about how we can do the podcast better, like I don't even know if I have like the emotional energy to make Block Talks this like more structured thing. You know what I mean? Like
I
and
don't know. Like when you find a way in which you can improve it, like definitely.
but I would enjoy it less. And it's like if it was like I felt like I had to force myself to top. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't make such
You
definitive statements,
naturally
but
as a you naturally as a person will make conversation when you're in a room full of new people. That's the point I'm trying to make.
well, I mean, like, yeah, I'm not saying that point is wrong. I was never saying that point is
So
wrong.
what I'm saying is you're not forcing yourself. You're just putting yourself in a different frame of reference. That's not like putting in extra effort. That's just like
No, I
changing
I
your
mean in terms of
perspective.
like coming up with topics for the videos and doing like I don't know, having like a more like structured dialogue where we know we're gonna talk about before we're going into it, and like and we're trying to like
Asking, you know, we
and
we
we're trying to create more of like a
you,
podcast performance where we have to keep a conversation going throughout and there's like this pressure. I guess that's more what I mean. Like sometimes it already feels like hard to keep a conversation going like and that's I don't know. And like it changes depending on the recording which one of us is like the one that is sometimes like not contributing as much to the conversation. Like some's one of us just tired and just nothing's popping into our minds and so we just like you'll keep like bringing things up and I just let it fizzle out or vice versa. And it's just like
yeah, those are definitely problems.
I don't like the energy of having it be forced either. I think having just guests on all the time would probably be the best way to go. But obviously, that's it's not that realistic to have guests on all the time. So we're definitely gonna have to.
So why would having guests on help in your mind?
Well, just think about it. There's like a third person, a third perspective. We already saw with Isaac how that helps like keep things going more because there's more people to like if we're having a conversation, there's more people that could potentially chime in, and like especially if they're guests we don't know that well or fellow YouTubers. Like let's say I bring on a YouTuber in the COD commentary community, I can talk to them about their experience and introduce them, and there's more people to bounce ideas off. It's just like Joe Rogan. Like if Joe Rogan was just sitting talking with the same guest for 1,000 episodes, just two people, I don't think it would do that well. I don't know. Well, for a lot of reasons. To be fair, that's not just because of, the conversation ability. Yeah, but you know. But honestly, like, I don't know. I don't think I mean, I don't think we're doing anything wrong though necessarily, or like I don't think we're doing like a ton wrong. I don't think the reason these aren't doing well is because like it's not good or people wouldn't enjoy it if it found the right audience. Because like I actually watch all of them. I think it sounds like you've watched maybe a few of them, but like I think they're pretty good. And I think there are times
I haven't watched any of them all the way through.
Yeah, I've watched all of them all the way through, and I think there are times where things definitely do stall. I'll be honest, but for the most part, I'd say it's pretty cohesive throughout, and there's not a ton of issues. I think it's honestly just like at the end of the episodes, we both kind of get like a little bit quiet. That's the only real thing. Or sometimes like not even at the end, just like very dramatically it'll just stop like 30 minutes in and we're just not conversing at all, and that's when we're especially like really deep focus in something. And like I said, that kind of stuff is like, yeah, like sometimes when you're doing something really focused in Minecraft, it's not easy to focus on a conversation, so I guess that's kind of natural as well.
So what Y level do you mine for diamonds at in this new update, this new mode?
I would say -53 has been good for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think honestly, truly, what's gonna take this series to the next level is just time and consistency and trying to improve little things all the time. Like, did you ever watch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you ever watch?
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Well, I mean, like not like purposely like taking on more like. I'm just saying like we're just gonna get better over time. Like it's just gonna be an experience thing. Not that we necessarily have to like.
Not without effort. We're not gonna get better without time.
Well, I know.
I'm
just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to have like a subject in mind before we start an episode. Like, I just don't think that's gonna be. I don't know.
That's just like a stupid like rule, like a general like rule
I'm just saying.
to put on yourself.
I'm just saying.
That's,
I
like,
wouldn't.
not constructive.
Well, no. I'm just saying. I don't want to like have to like force something. Like, all right, today we're gonna talk about like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be fucking forced. I've explained it in a way that makes sense to you before. Like I don't like that. Just because we have a topic beforehand doesn't mean that topic is going to last. It doesn't mean that it's.
What's like this episode? You were like, all right, let's talk about money or,
exactly.
or finances, and I didn't enjoy it. Like I felt like on the spot, and I was able to talk about it, but I kind of was like, not. I don't know. I didn't really like it because I didn't really want to talk about that. I guess that's what it is.
Okay, well, you didn't bring anything up to talk about.
Well, I'm just saying I don't want to have to like bring stuff up to talk about. So I'm saying I want it to just kind of like occur naturally if possible.
Well, I mean, it's like we're playing Minecraft, so without like effort, like there's not going to be conversation.
Well, I'm just saying like, look, we've had plenty of episodes where there was conversation without us having to like force something. I'm saying I'd rather like that.
I feel like every single time you end up having to force something, it'd be the opposite of forcing something if you had something premeditated. Like we're
I don't
forcing
know,
something
dude,
because there's
because
nothing.
well, it's like I don't think we should be forcing anything at all. I think if there's nothing to say, we just shouldn't say anything, and we shouldn't like care about how that's gonna like perform the video. I'm saying we'll get better at keeping a
Right.
conversation going. I'm just saying there's like a difference in like
That's exactly what I'm saying too about the advice about just pretending like you're in a room full of new people.
well, yeah,
I
I'm
really
not.
think that that's like
Dude,
advice that
I've never disagreed with that advice. I'm just saying I don't want to have premeditated topics. That's the only part where I've said like that's not something I really want to do with this. I feel like we're having like two different conversations here somehow.
yeah. Yeah, I don't like it being all up in the air. Like it's like it's like fucking cringy, and I hate like listening to myself like struggle to have a conversation when there's like
Well, do you
when
think
we're
like
not willing to have
well, do
any
you think like
structure.
having a topic going into it at the start is going to change anything? Because I feel like we usually have good conversations at the start and it falls off by the end. And by that point, we wouldn't be having a structure anyway. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that's going to actually fix the problem you're talking about is just experience. Like actually
Well, I
think
think
about it. And the
I mean
first part of the
based
episode
on
has never been bad in my experience in terms of us not
well
talking.
when I brought up the issue of maybe bringing on a topic from the very beginning, the issue that I was talking about was the fact that when we start, it's very chaotic, and like the viewers like, oh, these people don't really have like something in mind. Like there's no real structure to this. Like I don't want to sit here and like suffer through this with them as they try and like grasp for something to talk about. Like it's not suffering, but it's like
Well,
that's how I could see it being interpreted,
I'm
and so
saying we
that's why I
shouldn't.
brought it up.
I'm saying we shouldn't have to grasp for something to talk about. I think we should just let it evolve naturally. I don't even want to worry about like people who drop off within like the first 2 or 3 minutes because it's an hour long video. That's not the kind of audience we're gonna want anyway. It's like sometimes it might take a second for something to get going and I feel like that's more natural and that's okay. Like just trying to like force it so we're like immediately talking about something at the start, they're gonna feel that same kind of energy in a way, honestly. That we're just kind of like it's unnatural. People can tell. I don't know. Like I know what you're saying. I feel the same way, but I just think the solution is not what you're describing. I think it's just gonna take experience.
That's the same reason I was. That's the same reason I was telling you. That's the same reason I was telling you that you shouldn't do scripts on your main channel, because people can tell.
Well, it's like that's different because that's a heavily edited, like short form content. Like you need something to be very like concise and well put together for something like that. Like an hour long video is a totally different kind of demographic.
No, for your COD commentaries.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like it's different.
This
Like
video being an hour long.
yeah, I'm saying obviously like we wouldn't script this because it's really like an hour long, but scripting my COD commentaries is different.
Yeah. I mean, I guess kind of the point I ended up making is that probably every single podcast has a topic in mind, just out of like courtesy for the viewers, so that there's like a reason for them to click. Like we're telling them first we're gonna talk about this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, most podcasts, like or I should say, a lot of podcasts don't even have like their titles don't even have to do with the topic. It's like a guest they bring on, and then whatever comes up comes up. And so, like a Minecraft podcast, I almost think like the way I was considering doing is like the titles just have to do with what we're doing in the game, you know. So then that's like the part of
Yeah.
Minecraft, and they tune in just because they're like fans of the podcast and they've seen other episodes, or like it's not the best for like short-term growth, but that's like what long-term would create a community, is like it just making it clear like it's a podcast. Guest episodes will mention we're bringing on a guest. Other episodes we just talk about what we're doing in Minecraft, and they just assume like, okay, I'm probably gonna tune in. They're talking about the stuff they normally talk about, like a podcast, and in this episode they're fighting the Ender Dragon. I don't know, but then there's gonna be a lot of times where it's like I'm literally just working on my house for like 6 episodes straight. So I don't know.
Mm.
It's like there is a limitation with this style of content where certain people are just not going to be fans. Like it needs to be someone that has a certain type of attention span and already like enjoys this sort of thing. And I think those people do exist. Like actually there's a big audience of like Nico, you know, he's literally the dude that inspired me in the first place. You know, he's the one who does the like the yapping over Minecraft, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
he literally nowadays just makes like what's he gonna say? He literally just makes like hour-long videos that he posts where he's just like, oh, being a nomad in Minecraft. And literally like they click on it and it says like being a nomad in Minecraft, but they know Nico. They're tuning in because of his motivational content because that's what blew him up. And they expect that they're just gonna watch him kind of playing Minecraft, partly like talking about you know, a deep concept or something. And then he's been doing really well with these hour-long unedited videos where a lot of the time he's literally just like silent. Because like when it comes to an audience that's willing to watch something for an hour, you know, they're not as like picky about things like that. Like it doesn't have to be as perfect. Whereas like a 20-minute video, if there's like a lag at all, it's going to drop your watch time and it's going to get a lot less views. So it's like I'm just saying this needs to have the creative freedom to be something where we're not talking every second of every recording. Because that's just going to create unnecessary pressure where it's like, oh, I'm all concerned about them watching me just work on this structure over and over and over and you know, it's like that's just what it is. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. That's how Minecraft is. And I'm not if I have to like change the way I'm playing Minecraft to make it more engaging for the viewer to watch, it's stuff like that, you know? It's the same thing. Like some's like all right, what I've been doing this whole episode is like I don't know, not entertaining for most people. It's just random little inside details of my house that I've been doing incredibly slowly,
Yeah.
like painfully slowly. It's the same kind of thing.
Exactly.
Like we would have to moderate something within that to um,
I wonder if there's anybody that would actually watch through to this point of this episode, like in good faith, and actually just listen to like two friends like debate a topic that they're like cooperating on like this. I wonder if like anybody's gonna care.
I think some
That'd be
people would.
cool.
I think some people would.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think they would too. There's some cool people out there. Like people would really end up surprising me. People surprise me with how like disgusting they can be a lot of the time. But a lot of the time as well, like just as much of the time, maybe more than half the time, they surprise me with how beautiful and humble and loving they can be, bro. I'm serious. It's just that your brain prioritizes the awareness of the bad things. Like that's scientifically proven. We recognize patterns so that we can avoid the bad things, and it just makes us angry and resentful.
Yeah.
But yeah, people surprise me with how humble they are, how willing to have conversation they are. I love it. It's awesome. Like when we sit in the sauna at the gym and just like strike up conversation, that's that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying. We'd have such good conversational flow if we were having on guests that were new to us.
For real. I definitely agree. And I think due to my main channel, we probably will have guests soon enough here.
Let's go. Be a big W. I mean, we're getting like hundreds of views, but they're only staying for 2 minutes or so, right?
We're getting like the last two videos have gotten like 30. The one before that was like 120. The one before that was like 70. But it's like been ranging in terms of all the factors, just because I think the audience hasn't been figured out. Most likely, probably no one has watched any of them all the way through. That's just what my gut tells me based on what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Whereas with the original series, I definitely think some of those episodes people did watch all the way through. But that's the thing. It's like it's not like we were doing anything differently in the original series in terms of the watch. I mean, in terms of the actual content of the videos. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes there are just weird YouTube things that are causing the results to be skewed. You know what I'm saying?
You indeed.
Didn't we have a stone cutter, or am I tripping?
I built one and put it in my house,
Oh, I see how it
but I
is.
broke it. I broke it and put it in the chest so you can take it and use it.
Nice.
I don't know. That's a good question. Lincoln, how long have we been recording for?
Um, an hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30?
I'm not seeing a stone cutter in this chest.
It is. Well, it's not in my inventory. The chest in my house.
Oh, I'll just build a new one. I just forget what they're made out of.
Oh,
How
but
do-
Lincoln did say he didn't want to record another one, though.
How do I build a stone cutter? I need three stone. Yeah, I don't think it would be that productive for me to record another one, just because I'm kind of tired and my head hurts. I don't even think this video has been a very productive video in some ways. It is uniquely us, though. You can't deny that. And I think that's the most important thing, Sean. I was trying to make a point a while ago, but I don't think I ever fully made it, where I was talking about Stampy. Do you remember that point? Did I make that point, or did I just start to bring it up and I didn't finish it?
I don't think you finished it because I don't remember you bringing up Stampy. But that guy's classic. Guys, yeah. What's up?
So, let me think. What was I trying to say? I was going to say, I think how this is going to succeed is the same way that Stampy's Lovely World originally succeeded, where it was like, it didn't grow fast at all. In fact, the first like 30 episodes have literally gotten deleted off of YouTube. So like no one's basically watched some of those. I mean, I'm not like an expert on it. They might have just been recently deleted. I don't know. But basically, like no one's even really like watched that much of Stampy's stuff. I mean, what am I even saying? Like most people haven't actually watched all of Stampy's episodes in a row, because it's not like a playthrough. You know what I mean? The point isn't the gameplay. The point is like whatever else Stampy has going on, like his personality, his little stories he's like telling with his characters, the episodes where he did that, or like just like the vibes, whatever he has going on. Like he has a Halloween episode, like talks about Halloween stuff and has Halloween decorations up. Like how this is gonna succeed is when we like evolve it over time, add shaders, add seasons, celebrate Halloween and Christmas, and just continually make episodes and start adding traditions in and little things we do every episode. Like, oh, let's add in, we do a little bit of trivia every episode at the end, or like, or we have like a point system where like every time one person does, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it'll evolve in like these natural ways that we can only figure out as we just do it enough. And we have time on our side because it's just like momentum over time. Like Stampy had to make like many episodes, probably like 50 episodes before he really started to gain a lot of traction. It's like, and I'm not saying we're ever gonna be as big as Stampy because that was like an internet phenomenon in a way that like probably won't happen with us. But I don't know what I'm saying, but I think yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Bet. That's all that matters. And I don't know. I think it's already pretty sick.
Yeah, I catch the vision. Don't you worry. I get what you're saying. I think you're right for sure. You know, I can't wait until I've got my own PC and I don't have to hang out here in the basement because I think I'll feel more intellectually creative in my own room. You know, in my
Yeah.
pajamas.
I can feel it.
I'm not worried about my car.
Being like in someone else's house with like their siblings around as you're like just sitting downstairs in like some crappy chair at like some granite table, you know. That seems a
Yeah.
little. I mean, honestly, you're a trooper for putting up with that, low key.
Yeah, do what I gotta do. Keep the money flipping, that's all I know.
Alrighty, I think we're gonna call it an episode. You want to come check out what I've been working on, and then I'll check out what you've been working on.
I haven't made any changes to my house, but
Well,
I mean, unless you want to come tour my tunnel.
I mean, you've been doing stuff. What do you mean?
I've been mining this whole time.
I know, but you've like made this little mine shaft. You made this side thing to your house that wasn't there before.
That's about it. There you go. You just gave yourself the tour.
You're so boring, Sean. I'm just kidding.
No, in that addition to my house, I'm gonna make like a cooking place where we cook food. It's like gonna have some fireplaces and some barrels. I like having barrels.
Stairs.
Yeah, I didn't have all the material to build stairs until now. Yeah, indeed, you're right. Good insight,
I
Isaac.
still have a ton of work to
I
do
never thought of stairs.
on the outside of my
That's
house, honestly. But just
I thought that's why you're
the
making
the
it a
inside's
4
starting to
block
look pretty okay. I need to do that deck on the side, and I want to add a couple of these like big arching windows on the top roof there. Like some tons of
Because I
little
woke up at
roof windows things.
6.
Sean, we're
Yeah, I'll
wrap-
have to check out what you're doing.
yeah, we're wrapping.
I know
up
Isaac
the
is
episode.
distracting me.
Come up. Let's.
I'm going slowly but surely.
Okay. It's all right. Calm down. I'm just kidding. Imagine just like I started rage baiting you one of these episodes. I'm like, calm down, bro, and you're like perfectly calm. I feel like nothing pisses anyone off more than that, bro. Actually, I think that like, yeah, that attitude of like rage baiting someone by like gaslighting them into like saying like, bro, calm down. Like, why are you so upset when they're not upset? You're like, I'm not
Dude,
upset.
and then you're like,
yes, you are.
and then you like raise your voice. You're like, but I'm literally not upset. And they're like, look, now you are. And you're like, that just like it's heartbreaking. You're just like, oh fuck, I really am
For
upset
real.
now because they tricked me.
There's another chicken here now. We gotta add. What should the fourth chicken's name be?
Ow! I have 5th. I just made one with an egg. Let's
Okay,
go.
we gotta add 2 more names then. What should they be? Todd, Timmy, Todd Jr., Tim. We gotta have a Tim. Tim,
Terry and Terrence.
Terry, Tim and Terry. All right, we'll do that. So right now we have Todd,
Okay, Tim and
Timmy, Todd Jr., Tim, and Terry. I think those are good names.
Wasn't Todd the original Loki?
Yeah, he was. So
Todd's
it's
the OG.
Todd
Is he
here on
this
the
one?
right. Yeah, he's the one that's in his own habitat with a name. Because he's the OG.
Is this segregation or royalty? Is this royalty or segregation?
Royalty. Todd is
Okay.
the king. Honestly, I kind of want to like put Todd in a better place. Like, we gotta crib him out, because if he accidentally dies somehow, that would break my heart.
We got to put him in like a shrine in like the top of your house in your bedroom with like some big like cool like frame around him with like some glowstone, and he's
That-
like in this like glass bubble.
That
with
doesn't
some
sound
glowstone
very
around it, and
doesn't sound very humanitarian though. I want to give him space to roam. We should put him on my
well,
deck,
if there's
dude.
space,
We should put him on my
if
deck.
there's space for him to roam, he's gonna die.
When I make my deck, it'll have a roof and everything so he can't get struck by lightning, but I'm gonna make a little deck and I'll put him on my deck with a lead attached so he can't like wander around too much, and he'll just be chilling on my deck forever. Cause dude, cause did you ever watch Stampy growing up at all?
In passing, I had a friend who watched it a lot, and she showed me it one time.
Stampy always would like start his video in the same room, which I really like, and he would go out and look at the same like view and kind of talk about what he's gonna do in that episode as he's starting it. I think something like that.
Yeah, he was really.
That's what we
He
need.
was
Is
really gentle. Like
that's what we need is like a way to like ground people. Is like I need to start in a certain place, and like not necessarily have a topic in mind, but like explain what the podcast is, like I always do in a couple words, and then I'll kind of just like say what I'm gonna do, and I'm like, right now we're gonna go to the Nether and go hunt for some warts, and we're gonna talk about cool life stuff. So then they're kind of like, all right, they know what to expect. I think that'd be a cool way to do it. I need to have I need to start making some cool place where I can here, let's sleep. Where I can walk out and start the episodes. And he'd do iconic stuff. He'd go to like his love garden, he calls it, where it like is like this little monument to honor his subs. Where he'd go and like say some of their names every episode. Like he had little like that's the key, is he had little like traditions he would do in every episode. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, do you have any food?
Yeah. Here's some bread.
Could I have some? Oh, thank you.
Okay, yeah, come check out what I've been working on, though, before we end the episode off. Okay, so as you can see... Oh. Get him! Get him! Whoa. That zombie just got effed up. But there's a leather hat. Okay, so as you can see, the roof here, I was doing some, like, slabs with like trapdoors kind of thing. It's kind of cool, right? Goes all the way along here. Something casual. And then I added this part. This goes up to the upstairs. Here's my little here's my little bedroom beginning to form up here. So here's my new bed. See how it's got like a nice little bed frame. Kind of nice and comfy.
Yeah.
And then I got my little like workstation.
It's like medieval.
Got my little workstation with a couple of chests and things.
I like it.
I need to get a flower pot.
You can open the roof everywhere. Oh.
I need to get a little flower pot right here to like put a little flower
Wait,
in.
right where?
Right here. See, this one has a lamp. This one should have a flower pot. Because I like nice things. I should get some paintings. I'm gonna add windows. This is why it looks a little bit naked here. But I'm also gonna add paintings in this room. Be cool.
Paintings would be dope.
Because paintings
I like the bed.
just add some like personality to the room. The room looks just a little bit bland right now. Yeah, if I don't want to use the stairs, I can just drop through. But yeah, honestly, Sean, start watching Stampy, bro. Like, we should both go back and rewatching those old episodes, because I was realizing in a big way lately that, like, that in a way is, like, the best model of what we're trying to do. Like, no one else has done something like that, where it's, like, it's not a Let's Play at all, but it's a numbered Minecraft series that did really, really well. You know what I mean? That had nothing to do with the gameplay. So, And I don't know, yeah, he would number the episodes in the title. But that's it. He would just put a number. and he would say like, and he would kind of give like weird names for the episodes, like sinking feeling. That's it. Like it doesn't seem like it would do well. So I don't
Really?
know. So organic growth and things is probably the only, hey stop. The only way we're gonna grow. But start watching him. That'll help us come up with ideas for how to do something like this in the most effective way. Stop. Dude, we could totally play chess in Minecraft. I think I've
Oh,
seen people came up with
yeah,
a
we
way to
could.
do that with stuff like this. Well, anyway,
Indeed.
thank you guys for watching to the end. If you did, this is kind of a weird episode. All the episodes are kind of weird, but you know, that's chill. Yeah. All right, see you later.